We are back for everyone's favorite show. How does Jim get salt boxes in their plastic, glorious, finished form out of cardboard boxes shipped overseas from China? Now, the first step is to figure out which way is up in this box, because as you can see, it's taped, it's stapled, etc. We don't know. So, I've already done the liberty of making an exploratory incision on the side here.
In this video, pay no attention to the voice behind the camera. My sole job is hopefully to get Jim to laugh hilariously by the time he tries to seriously go through a simple box opening moment.
We're sorry for the technical difficulties, but we're experiencing some voices from behind the camera. So we're going to look at this exploratory incision.
I just have a broadcast journalism major and I never got to be in front of the camera, always behind it. But it's okay. We'll just go on.
Gonna make it through. You're gonna make it through.
I'll be all right.
You're gonna make it through. We talked about this. This is the strength.
Please.
Inner strength.
Oh, please.
Now there's
Pay no attention to the voice behind the camera either.
So, what's interesting about this box is it's upside down. We do the incision and we see the lid at the bottom instead of the top. That's not good. If we take the box off right now, it's gonna be upside down. We want it right side up.
And honestly, folks, we did not stage the box upside down. This
No, we did
truly
not.
was as-is presentation.
Thank you for that strangely, genuinely helpful comment. That's unexpected. All right, here we go. 1, 2, flip the box. Not to brag, but it is 17.2 kilograms.
40 pounds.
That's right. Wow. Quicker than that. Here we go. We got the knife. Pretty sure that's how you say that. And we're going to look for the edges that are not real. So this is a real cardboard edge. So we don't need to cut into this one. We look for the edges that they invented using clear packing tape. This is one. So we're going to just sort of...
So if that's the real cardboard edge, this is actually a computer graphic cardboard edge here. It's not really here.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel about it. They're very creative with the way they do these boxes. Okay. Now you find the other edges. This is an invented edge. Right down the middle here. You can see the cardboard has a seam. Look at this. It's like a third of the way that way. It's because they reshape the boxes per the needs, and they...
I do hope Jim doesn't stab himself and
myself.
pale his finger, draw blood for this video.
You know what?
Otherwise, we'd have to increase the rating from general to at least PG-13.
Yeah, at least that might actually, the controversy might draw more attention.
It could draw more
Okay, there we
attention.
go. All right, so this panel is ready to come off. How in the heck? Okay, this might be a fault edge. This is such a weird puzzle game of I don't want to make this. You know what? Forget it. You know what? Forget it. This isn't a very sharp knife. We're gonna spin it around and see what we can do here. Spin the box. Okay, so now we're clearly making some headway. So this surface down here is a taped surface. So we're gonna.
Voila! There's
Notice
a box of salt.
these little recycled bits used to space it out. And yes, as previously noted.
Wait, one of those says, "Help! I'm being trapped in a salt factory in China. Come rescue me."
Oh my gosh. It's taken very dark places. This salt comes from fields. I buy it from the villagers. This is very happy salt. This is not... It doesn't come from a salt mine. It comes from a salt field. True story.
Please disregard the earlier statement by the voice behind the camera.
Go to tcaravan.com and see for yourself. The fields these people have been tending of salt. Why is this so hard? Just trying to... Alright, we're just going to slide the box out. You know what? We'll slide it out. We're going to see how this one did. Okay, this one clearly spent some time on its head. And so we're going to do what we displayed a minute ago.
Note the salt on the edges of the box as shared in an earlier presentation.
That's right. I'm going to go get a new clean paper towel.
Wait, you can't leave me this long to run my own show. This could be my moment of fame. What'll I do with it? Could sing. I just can't think of a really appropriate song at this moment. Oh, you're back.
Against all odds, we're back.
It's my chance of fame, and I just dropped the ball again.
Here we go. We're going to remove the lid. And there's salt on the edges because it spent time upside down. We're going to just sort of...
Did you say the edges were assaulted?
that would be one way of putting it. The edges were salted.
You would actually say the edges were assaulted. Them edges were assaulted. Assaulted were those edges. Well, golly!
You bring a lot of flavor to the program, Mr. Cameraman.
This is a seasoned event.
All right, let's see here. All right, let's see here. This box also did remarkably well. It looks like the only real damage on this one is a little crack there. The thing went over the ocean.
Oh.
It went over the ocean and upside down and sideways and got shook. And that's all that happened to it.
My salt went over the ocean. My salt went over the sea.
Add it to stuck. Oh man.
Then there be 5 boxes of salt.
Yep. Well, we only shipped these 3 to begin with, but apparently they were too heavy because they repackaged this much of these 2. They repackaged a bunch of it into smaller bins.
Aha.
And what's funny about these bins is the marketing. It's like, these aren't just any bins. These are happy, cute teddy bear
And
with balloons.
is that the translation for us?
What does it say? Household Daily Used Series Storage Box. Let's see if I can read it. 高脂, I think it says 塑料箱, maybe, which means plastic box. Which I could say anything. 塑料箱, it means dense, and the happiness will come. And like, what are you gonna do? Well, you can pause the video, scan it, and check it. But, anyways.
I think it says, what do you think of the balloons on my head?
I think it's a pretty reasonable guess. All right. Well,
If you stuck with us this long, we are so sorry. We would just like to apologize
Yes.
for this 7 minutes of just wasted time in your life.
Very much appreciate you sticking with us, and why you should like and subscribe, I do not know.